The DC Universe's greatest heroes are entering a brand new era. What new dangers could this bring? Well, let's hop on into Justice League issue number 1 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so as this comic opens up, we are treated not to a view of the present, but instead a view of the far future. We see a strange light streaking across space and on its way to Earth. This allows the writer and artist to do some great DC Universe deep cuts. Hey, we got the Justice League 1 million, we got Commandiot Earth's End. We've got the Monitor and even a bunch of immortal characters like Ganthet and the Phantom Stranger. But hey, what exactly is going on Earth right now? We get to see the Justice League, which has greatly grown its ranks after the events of Dark Knight's Metal and No Justice. John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, who was elected the group's chairman, is helping oversee a massive operation on multiple levels to deal with a new emerging threat. You see, a group of dangerous Neanderthals who have been hidden away from the rest of the world and who evolved along different parameters are attacking our heroes from the sea, the sky, basically on every front you could possibly imagine. Martian Manhunter rightly assumes that this all has to be the work of Vandal Savage. After all, he is a Neanderthal himself, and this just totally reeks of his MO. Gotta say, I dig what Snyder is doing with Martian Manhunter, giving him a lot of extra focus, giving him an important part on the team, but also making it so he doesn't have to get involved and remind the reader just how overpowered he can be. How powerful do I mean? Well, he turns himself into a giant space dragon and then flies to the moon to deal with a threat there while everyone else is still fighting it down on the planet below. Now from there we transition on over to Vandal Savage, who is berating his henchmen. Apparently this was all part of a bigger ploy by him to create, as he calls it, an injustice gang. Lex Luthor, the former villain turned hero turned villain again, takes offense to this injustice gang concept because, well, he was working on one himself. Though as we quickly discover, this isn't the regular evil for evil's sake type of villain team up. No, Lex and the others are actively working towards something important, and something they feel Vandal has the inside track on. The Justice League manages to catch wind of this too, thanks to Martian Manhunter, who allows all of them to meet up in the psychic plane. Oh, that's so cool. You see, that mysterious comet of light that we saw in the beginning of the issue actually came from the Source Wall, the exact place that the Omega Titans came from, which means once again our heroes must deal with a massive cosmic threat and its impact on Earth. Only what if it's not a threat at all? Martian Manhunter and Cyborg have been looking the comet over and they think that it might actually not be bad. In fact, it might actually be good, a boon for all of humanity, something to upgrade and help them evolve. Not everyone on the League agrees, and rightly so. How much time have they all spent fighting horrible forces that have come from space? Usually good stuff doesn't come from there. Well, unless it's Superman. Now, while Lex Luthor was in the process of beating Vandal Savage to death, the Neanderthal managed to send out a psychic message that was picked up by Martian Manhunter, talking about the coming threat of the comet. Apparently, there's some deeper, greater secret to the comet that only Vandal Savage knew. That's why Lex Luthor was trying to make him talk. Now, Martian Manhunter knows it, and the weight and the severity of this secret, whatever it might be, proves to be almost overwhelming for the Martian. As the comic winds down, it would seem to imply that Lex Luthor's new team may already have won before all of this even began. Furthermore, they're not an injustice gang like Vandal wanted. Oh no, they are a Legion of Doom. So that was Justice League number 1, everybody, and overall I thought it went into some pretty cool directions. There's certainly no doubt that you're reading a Scott Snyder book, as a lot of his most recurring trademarks resurface here. Lots of talk about architecture. In fact, it's a big underlying theme. Ancient secrets that would seek to imply that maybe we don't know our heroes and the universe they inhabit nearly as well as we thought we do. Hats off for being brave enough to more or less make Martian Manhunter the main character moving forward. He was such a big part of No Justice, and he looks to be an even bigger part of Justice League. Really interested too to see what Snyder is going to do with Luthor and his big return to villainy. This seems to be a Luthor who's working very differently than how he's worked before. Like he took what he learned fighting alongside the superhero community and is now bringing that to bear, what with building his own villain team. Book also looked really nice too, no two ways about it. Overall, I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. Pretty solid start to this new book.
Hey there everyone, it's Cape Joel again. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I got coming out next. And hey, if you're feeling in a supportive mood, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. Not only will you get exclusive access to brand new videos and podcasts before anyone else, but you'll be helping me out a great deal for as little as $1 a month. So until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I will be back again next time with more great comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye, everyone.